All right, so for week one of digital persuasion and media, we're talking about persuasive people that we've encountered in person and online. Um, it took me quite a bit to think about someone in person. I haven't gone to many or to see many speakers or even felt moved ever by a professor that I've had an in person class with. Um, And then I was on the phone with my brother the other day, and he had asked us to come help him move. So we go over there and we're helping him move. And it just dawned on me that he has got to be one of the most persuasive people in making you believe his opinions. Um, I say that not because he's pushy on them, he's not anything else, but he's someone who reads everything. He lived at my parents' house until he was about 24, and has since been living with his girlfriend. But I bet he has a book collection of well over 500, and he's read them all 3 or 4 times. Not to mention, he's a gunsmith and a police officer. So, as far as politics go and hands on type of outdoorsy things, that man knows the ins and outs of everything. And so when it comes to day-to-day life and listening to him talk about things, it's really easy to be persuaded by him to believe whatever he is saying, whatever it's about, because you know that that opinion is coming from something that he read, rather than just something that he thinks. So that would be my in-person example. And then online, this one was kind of hard too, just because, like I said, I listen to a lot of podcasts, but they're mainly about like crimes. I don't really listen to very many self-help or motivating type of things, but the one that I do listen to is Rachel Hollis, and she has a podcast called Rise, and she also does a tour where she does it in person. I've never been to that though, or she would definitely be my in-person example. But she is just very uplifting. She's very real. She'll share her flaws. She's not saying, I learned this and I perfected it. It's, I learned this because I made this mistake and this mistake. And so it's really easy to be persuaded by her, whether it be persuaded into positivity or persuaded into wanting something more for yourself, but not to be that person. But if you haven't ever heard of Rachel Hollis, her and her husband also do a like a Facebook Live and an Instagram Live every morning, just talking about different topics. So if you have not heard of them, you should check them out.